Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Soldier Voice YouTube channel. Today we are going to present certain facts about the recent fragile peace that has happened between Gaza and Israel. Friends, the world finally breathes a little easier. After years of relentless war, Israel and Hamas have agreed to a fragile truce in Gaza. Hostages are returning home, prisoners are being freed, but beneath the calm uncertainty still simmers in the heart. Will this peace last, or is it just a pause before the next storm? That we have to decide, we have to think about that. The agreement reached after marathon talks in Doha and Washington was brokered by the United States with the help from Qatar, Egypt and Turkey. Hamas has released the last 20 Israeli hostages, while Israel has freed nearly 2,000 Palestinian detainees and opened humanitarian corridors for food, water and medicine. For the first time, friends, in 2 years, Gaza's skies are silent. US President Donald Trump declared the end of the Gaza war, calling it a moment of hope for humanity. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called it a difficult decision for a secure future. From Delhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed the ceasefire, praising the release of hostages and reaffirming India's support for a two-state solution. The United Nations has hailed the deal as a step toward Palestinian statehood and lasting peace. But for the truce to halt, clear conditions have been laid down. Aid must flow uninterrupted into Gaza, the first condition. Secondly, reconstruction must begin immediately without political blockade. Israel must receive credible security guarantees. Hamas must cease all militant operations and allow civil governance to take root. And both sides must commit to future political talks under international supervision. On the ground, the impact is visible, friends, these days. Families reunited, civilians venturing out without fear. Yet the questions linger. Can years of hatred and suspicion be washed away by a few days of peace? Experts warn that this peace is fragile. I mentioned in the beginning, both sides still mistrust each other. Any rocket attack or airstrike or political provocation could shatter the calm. Past ceasefires have collapsed under the weight of revenge and rhetoric. Still, the world hopes that this time will be different, that the pain of loss has taught both nations the value of coexistence. India, as a trusted partner of both Israel and the Arab world, could play a constructive role by sending humanitarian relief, by supporting reconstruction efforts, and by using its diplomatic goodwill to keep the dialogue alive. History tells us, friends, that wars end when people grow tired of burying their dead bodies. The Gaza-Israel truce is not a final peace, but perhaps the first step towards one. Whether it holds depends not on politicians alone, but on the people who choose hope over hate. Let the guns fall silent and let the world listen to the voice of peace. We have to observe and watch in future. Thank you so much, friends.